Who came up with the idea of accounting, and what was the reason they created it? Was it the cavemen, the ancient Egyptians, or even your great ancestors? I'm Thomas Harwood, and welcome to The Accounting Student, where we create free and short videos so that you can learn about accounting. Today's video is looking at the history of accounting. Millions of years ago, when the human life started to appear on the face of the earth, things were a lot different compared to what they are today. There was no money, jobs, technology, and most significantly, no accounting. Around tens of thousands of years ago, the humans started to evolve, and some started to acquire new skills. They would use their skills for a service in exchange for something that another human had. This is example time. This is where we put the theory into so-called real-life examples. This is to try and increase your understanding of the topic and theory. About 10,000 years ago, Harry the Hunter was very good at catching animals. Harry would catch animals for other humans like Woody in exchange for what he needed. Harry would exchange an animal or two for some of the wood of Woody's. Harry would then have some materials to build a home or even a weapon for protection, while on the other hand, Woody would have animals so that he could feed his family. As the humans continued to evolve, humans like Harry wanted to keep records of their exchanges. It is believed that records associated with accounting and business started to exist around 10,000 years ago, and that accounting had been practiced in ancient times in places such as Egypt, India, and Rome. After a few thousand years later, there was still little development and adoption of accounting records and methods globally, until 1494, an Italian by the name of Luca Pacioli wrote and published a book. The book includes a section called Details of Calculation and Recording, and many refer to this as the basis of double entry in modern accounting. Additionally, terms in modern accounting like debit, credit, journal, and ledger all originate from this book. Back to example time. As the humans continued to evolve, so came civilization, and in the Middle Ages, trade and business grew, and accounting became more important. Mike the merchant and relative of Harry the Hunter was starting to grow like many businesses at that time. However, a big problem was that he did not know how much was owed to him and how much he owed to others. A business like this at this time could cause Mike to lose his business, his home, and other assets. This is where accounting thrived, because businesses started to hire agents, later known as bookkeepers, to record details of transactions, receipts, and payments. Mike would then hire a bookkeeper of his own, and this allowed merchants like him to become a respectable and successful business during the Middle Ages. After a couple of hundreds of years, some businesses became big, whereby managers were separate from the owners, and owners often had no involvement in the day-to-day trading. This started to form the accounting and auditing profession, and in 1581, the first association of accountants were established in Venice, called the Collegio di Rexonati. Then in 1854, the first national body of accountants was formed, called the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Scotland. This was followed by the formation of the English Institute of Chartered Accountants and the US National Accounting Body in 1880 and 1887 respectively. Today, in 2016, accounting is very important in a highly competitive business world, and Auditing as well is becoming more vital, with high-profile accounting and financial scandals in recent years. So, that was the history of accounting. If you enjoyed it, press the like button. If you have a question you want answered, leave it in the comments below and we'll try to answer it. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you click the red subscribe button to keep updated with the Accounting Student. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.